Once you understand that your time here is limited, you will live sensibly. One must understand life is just a combination of time and energy. Time, very little we can do about it, it just rolls on. Well, if you are constantly aware that your time here is very limited, then you would organize your energies in such a way that it's most fruitful for yourself and everybody around you. This is a fundamental reality of our existence, that we have limited amount of time. The only way to enhance our life is to enhance our energies in such a way that living here for this limited piece of time is enhanced. This is the only way any human being can be of some significance, by enhancing one's energies. Well, everybody around me has been very concerned for the last 13 days because I've been driving largely by myself, except for the days when we had to shoot some webinars and conferences. Been driving alone and everybody's been very concerned, but here we are on the outskirts of Los Angeles. From tomorrow, there are many events in Los Angeles as a part of the book launch and the book tour. Well, this process of driving, for example, I'm just using this an example because I've been on road for 13 days in this little camper, driving nearly 7,000 miles or more, I think, little more than that, maybe 7,300 or 400 miles, which amounts to over 10,000 or nearly 11,000 kilometers. Many days driving almost 18 hours a day. People who who worried about me, care for me, they have been saying, "Sadhguru, why are you pushing yourself like this?" I'm not pushing. Well, the vehicle is rolling, I just sit and manage it on the track, that's all. I just keep it in the lane, rest of it the vehicle is doing, what's the big deal? So it's just the way you handle yourself, and then you have enough energy to do anything. In the process of stressing yourself to do simple acts, unfortunately you deplete your energies. This means you deplete your life. This one thing all of us should remember, there is nothing to stress about, there is nothing to be worried about. We just have to live sensibly. What happens, happens to us. To the best of our ability, we're doing what we can do. What happens, happens. Since I left, so many people who are dear to me have died in India. Well, this is the times. As I've been saying, the most fundamental responsibility right now through this pandemic for all of us is, one thing is stay alive. That itself is a tremendous contribution to yourself, of course, and even to the world, that we don't increase these numbers, we don't succumb to this pandemic. Another thing is, ensure that you are not a carrier, you don't give it to anybody, maintain the needed distance, maintain the protocols, everybody knows what to do. So, whether we make this pandemic situation into a great disaster or into something that passed easily through our lives, essentially depends on how sensibly we exist. So, this sense will live with you every moment of your life if you're aware that this is a limited amount of time. It's my wish and my blessings, every one of you, wherever you are, those I know and those I do not know, we must pass through this successfully. You must live through this pandemic. You must ensure everybody who matters to you, who live around you, must live. If infection should not come to you, you must take care of that. If it does come to you, it must stop with you, it should not go to one more person. Please do this. This is the most sensible thing to do right now.